Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Marketing Made Easy for HR Consultants with me, Nick Paninsky. On this week's episode, we are talking about your business model and why that business model is failing you. See, you are brilliant at HR, but let's be honest, getting clients, that still feels like a slog. And you've tried the usual stuff. You've posted on LinkedIn, you've gone to networking events, you've offered free consultations, and you've sent out those proposals. But the leads are slow, the inquiries are patchy, and the sales feel hit and miss. Some weeks you're twiddling your thumbs. Others, you've got two clients landing both at the exact same time, and you're scrambling to stay on top of everything. It's a cycle, feast or famine, and it's exhausting. The worst part, this isn't the business you thought you were building. You went self-employed for freedom over your time, your income, your clients, but instead, you're stuck chasing, second guessing, and wondering if you've done something wrong. You haven't. You've just been handed a business model that looks sensible, but is actually unscalable, uncontrollable, and unscalable. That's why I'm running a free 3-day live event this August to show you a better way, one that works consistently, takes less effort, and gives you back control. And in this episode, I'll tell you what the event is, why I'm running it, and how to grab your ticket. So if it's not you, what's the problem? Well, here's what I see over and over and over again. I speak to dozens of HR consultants, and they are all running the exact same business model. They update their LinkedIn to say they're open for business. They build a website that says they help SMEs with all things HR. They offer every service under the sun. Then they go networking, hand out business cards and hope the right people turn up, or that their business cards end up in the right hands. They offer free 30-minute consultation calls to anyone who'll listen or apply for one, and then they send out proposals and cross their fingers. Now, this all sounds reasonable. You're showing up, you're helping people, you're being generous. That's what you're taught to do, right? In practice, you've built a business on things that you don't control. You can't control who sees your LinkedIn posts or whether the reader takes action. You can't control who turns up to networking events or if they're even remotely interested in HR. And you can't control who books a free call or whether they just pump you for ideas and disappear. And proposals, don't get me started on proposals. You can't control when they read it, if they ghost you, or worse, if someone comes back to you 3 weeks later asking for a heavy discount. You're constantly reacting. That's your business model. You are chasing, you're adjusting, you're being flexible, and it is draining. And here's what all of that actually costs you. Hours of time, prepping, traveling and following up, emotional energy, giving away all your best thinking for free and getting nothing in return. Positioning damage. You become that helpful HR person who gives advice but doesn't get hired. Financial pressure, because you can't plan your incomes. And worst of all, you lose the freedom you set out to create in the first place. The model that you are using, the model that you are told to use, it robs you of control over your pricing, your time, and your growth. Because here's the truth. If you don't control the front end of your business, who you speak to, how you reach them, and what happens next, you can't control anything else. Not your leads, not your income, not your future. And until you fix that, no marketing tip or sales script will ever truly work. And that's why I'm running this free event. Because there's a few simple shifts that will change everything. Who you talk to, what you say, how you sell, how much you earn, and how you feel about your business. I'll walk you through it step by step at that event in August. But before I share what to expect at the event, I wanted to have a quick dive into why I'm running it. Because the truth is, I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing brilliant HR consultants struggle. Not because they're lazy, not because they're clueless, but because no one's ever shown them how to build a business that actually works. Most of you were amazing at your job in-house. You had processes, policies, predictability. Your customers turned up at the door. You didn't even do anything to generate them, right? You got your factory managers, you got your shift managers, you've got your employees. Whoever it was that you worked with, they just turned up and asked for help. And then you gave that help for free. But then you went self-employed and everything changed. And suddenly it's all guesswork. So you are seeking out advice and you are told just to show up, post, network, be helpful, give value, and eventually someone might work with you. But that's not a strategy. That is wishful thinking dressed as advice. You end up spinning your wheels, busy but not booked, visible but not hired. And you start thinking maybe the problem is you. And that's the bit that really gets me, because I know it's not you. You just need a better system, something simple, structured, and easy to follow, something that gets you in front of the right people and helps them realize they need what you offer, something that puts you back in control of your business and your life. And that's why I'm doing this event, to help you get a business finally that runs on your terms, where leads come in consistently, where your pricing makes sense, where you don't have to chase, pitch, or prove yourself to get hired. And that's what these free sessions are all about. Helping you to get clear on what to do and how to do it, helping you take back control of your business and your life, and helping you build something that works consistently, confidently, and profitably. Now, I'm not going to run through exactly what I'll cover in each session. I know, I'm a tease. This isn't some sort of here's the agenda type thing. But what I will say is this. If you've ever felt like your marketing is falling flat, I'll show you why and what to do differently. If you've ever struggled to attract leads who actually want what you offer, I'll show you how to change that. And if you've ever had interest turn into silence, I'll show you what to say and do so people move from maybe to money's in the bank. And by the end of the event, you'll know exactly what's been going wrong and how to fix it. You'll walk away with a simple, proven strategy to fix it. No fancy funnels, no extra tech, just a clear, doable process you can start using straight away. And if you're anything like the people who came to my last event, you won't just learn stuff, you'll feel different, more confident, more in control, like you finally get it. This is the moment everything starts to click. So here's the deal. If you're an HR consultant who's sick of wondering where the next client is coming from, if you're tired of throwing things at the wall and hoping they stick, and if you want a simple, proven way to get clients you actually want without burning out or playing the LinkedIn game every day, then don't miss this free event. Because here's what happens if you miss it. You stay stuck doing what you're doing. You waste more time trying out that strategy that never quite lands. And worst of all, you start to believe it's you that's the problem. But it's not you that's the problem, it's the system that you're using. And this 3-day event is going to change that. Just by registering, you'll get free, powerful, live, free sessions to fix your marketing, your lead gen, and your sales. You'll get a week of access to the replays so you can rewatch, pause, take notes, and digest at your own pace. And you'll get a follow-up email each day packed with bonus resources and extra activities to help you take action. That's all included, completely free. But if you want to go deeper, if you want to fast track the results and plug everything straight into your business, that's where VIP or Super VIP comes in. VIP turns everything up to 11. You get lifetime replay access. You get downloadable workbooks packed with ChatGPT prompts and templates so that you create content you need in minutes. No more guesswork, no more blank screen. And the Super VIP? Well, that gives you all of that. Plus a private one-to-one call with me, where we'll tailor everything to your exact situation and build your personal plan of attack. But whichever ticket you go for, free, VIP, or Super VIP, just don't sit this one out. Don't miss this event, because it's going to blow your mind. And it could be the moment everything in your business finally clicks. So I'd love to see you there. So go and get your ticket today. In the meantime, hopefully this episode was useful for you. Thanks for taking the time to listen along. And as ever, get marketing, because without marketing, there's no sales. And without sales, there's no business. So get marketing.